So, today we're going to learn how to make a false bow tie. This is a simple method to tie a necktie into your standard bow tie. It's going to look the same because I'm going to show you a double leaf version, which is easier than the single leaf version, which doesn't look as quite authentic. The reasons for this, you could simply impress a college professor, impress your friends, shake things up a bit. Maybe you're meeting your girlfriend's dad for the first time and you want to show them how to dress. Show yourself off. The reason I'm gonna be using this is to make use of a really old tie. As you can see, that is falling apart. It looks like it needs some sewing work or whatever, but it'll still work. First step is to lay your tie flat. This is an important step because you need to make sure it's belly side up, which means the seam should be showing. Second step, there should be loops right at the end that you want to tuck the tip of your tie right into. Don't do it all the way through because it'll mess up the underside of your tie, which is where you get your bow tie from. The next thing you want to do is this excess on your right hand side. In my case, you want to fold it over on itself. On my poster it should say leave about a 3-inch plank, but for purposes of this video I'm going to do a 2-inch plank because 3-inch can be pretty big. You're going to do this twice. Once, twice, and you're going to do it a third time, but not all the way through. The reason you're not going to do this all the way through is because now you have your 2 leaf. You have 1 leaf, you have 2 leaf, 1 leaf and 2 leaf on both sides. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place your right hand, middle index finger, straight through and wrap the excess up and around. Now your tie should look exactly like this. Please excuse the drum set in the background. What you're gonna do now is take your excess and you're gonna tuck it right through the top. And when you tuck it, don't tuck it to your right, you're gonna tuck it to your left. So it should come out this side. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that excess that is now on your left hand side, reach it all the way around to your right hand side, and tuck it through that same opening once more. This is where you get the part where you attach it to your collar or your neck. Now you don't want to pull it all the way through just yet. You want to make sure it's snug so nothing falls out. Then you're going to flip your tie over. Now your excess is going to be in your left hand side. You want to flip your tie all the way over so that is now on your right hand side. Now what you want to do is make sure this circle or semicircle, whatever you want to call it, is up at the top, and that the excess is down on your right and at the bottom. Now take a hold of the excess that loops around on your right with your right hand, and take your left hand and pinch from top to bottom. Now when you do this, simultaneously pull on the excess. This should tighten everything up and make it just a little bit more uniform. Now what you want to do is, what I like to do is put a crease in the middle to give it that actual bow tie look. And I start pulling, and I'm doing it a little bit fast here, but what you want to do is as you squeeze, pull, and you want to make sure it's very tight so that it doesn't come loose. Now the last step would be your forming. It's not as quite easy, and I said it will take a lot of skill and work, but just pull. Keep pulling, and there you have it. Now what you want to do is make sure everything is nice and neat. You want to make sure the part that goes around your collar is straight and everything. There you have it, your false bow tie.